I didn't leave my stream in private, did I? Good, I didn't. Yeah, what's up, chat? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? I'm chilling, I'm chilling. Ate too much? I know the feel. I ordered pizza tonight, so I already ate too much. Yeah, this Killer Instinct 2. If I could get the fucking thing to work. I could have sworn I set the controls. Ah. Yeah, there we go. Now it's inserting coins. All my totally real coins that I'm putting in. Alright. Do we want to be Piss Glacius? Mountain Dew Glacius? Purple Glacius? Oh, we used to have this at a restaurant back in the day. Like a local restaurant where I grew up. Unfortunately, it didn't last because they got rid of the fucking arcade. They got rid of the arcade because the one fucking manager wouldn't show up to work. So they tried building bro an office. They took out the arcade to build bro an office to like get him to come in for once. The manager was so bummy that they could not even get bro to pull up to work, and they had to get rid of the arcade. Some real bummy activity. Come on, what are you trying to do? I keep forgetting that opener for his combo there is a low, so I gotta block low if I want to like not get fucked up by it. Yeah, it ain't like motherfucker went to work anyway. Motherfucker keep blocking all my shit. I know a combo or two with Glacius, but I can't do none of them because bro keep blocking them. Yeah, there we go. No supreme victory though. Hold on, what's the one username? Ray something? No, you don't. I love the music in this game. The music in this game kicks ass. TJ Combo got like the best fucking... Gavin Stewart, been a lost soul for 14 months. Cool games are more important than good games. Yo, facts. Facts. Because, yeah, I'm certain that there's probably some people who are like, oh my god, Killer Instinct is so inferior to, like, fucking Street Fighter, fucking Arc Systems In Birth. I don't know, that one game called In Birth or some shit. It was like cool. It's like, motherfucker, it got fucking ice aliens and fucking werewolves and MMA fighters and ninjas. Okay, at that point, I don't give a shit. Oh, what? You wanna let me finish my cool uppercut? There. At least I did it. I got to do my cool uppercut. Alright, she's beating my ass right now. I gotta focus. I did it! Killer Instinct? You like Killer Instinct more than Tekken? You know what? I feel that. I feel that to an extent. I do. Like, I don't blame anyone who like Killer Instinct more than Tekken, because Killer Instinct's pretty fucking badass. She just fucking stood there. See, at the arcades where I grew up, it was mostly Tekken, Primal Rage, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat. Occasionally you'd see a Virtual Fighter machine. That's the thing, like, that's why I don't, like, talk about a lot of Capcom fighters, because we just ain't have a lot of Capcom fighters, like, arcade-wise, where I grew up. We had a lot of Tekken, a lot of KI. Although no one was ever good at KI. We had Neo Geos, but like barely of them ever had any KOF. Like I think maybe one of them had 95. Yeah, feel the power, baby. I love this song. I love this stage. Now, the one thing about this version of Glacius I don't care for, he ain't got a trip. Some characters in KI don't got trips, which can come really in handy at times when you need like just some space for, or like some time. But and he had one in the first KI, but he ain't got one in this KI. Oh, you got the soundtrack somewhere in the garage? That's what's up. That's what's up. Eastside with the 2. You're gonna enjoy that sponsor spot. Oh. All I'll say. You have me scared, bruh. You got me scared, Eastside. You got me worried. Jump over him. Yeah, they changed a lot of Glacius moves from like the first game. Because his projectile used to be a quarter circle forward punch. And now it's like quarter circle back. And it's like confusing me. Don't be such a... Oh, yes! Oh, what? Oh, that's why. Oh, he fell in the water. Damn, how dense is bro? he was really drinking that muscle milk to sink that far down. Damn. Get over here, you StarCraft looking motherfucker. Ah, I missed. I whiffed that. Okay. Oh, don't you fucking bean dip me like that. Oh no, he fucking bean dipped me like that. No! Oh. On chip damage, dude. On chip damage. Really? We doing the chip damage shit? The chip damage and death? Oh yeah, yo, yeah, get Quake 1 and 2 remastered. They're good games. They're great games. I love the Quake games. Quakes 1 and 2 go so fucking hard. This motherfucker. Yeah, I throw you. How did the bro, that throw did jack shit. Bro got thrown across the stage and it did jack. Y'all see that? Just keep throwing shit at him. Just keep throwing shit. Oh! Oh! There we go. That was pretty hype, though. Just spam. Just spam, and when you least expect it, uppercut the shit out of him. Ow. Oh! Oh! Beamed it. No, 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 no. No, no, combo breaker, combo breaker. I have been. I'm gonna work on it, this week. I'm gonna work on it this week to get some of them Odyssey uploads up, because, like, damn. I saw that earlier today. Okay, Tusk, tell me how you really feel. Damn. Ah, fuck. I dropped my combo. Yeah, the rush moves. Rush moves usually. Usually they can rush past you. I'm trying to focus, but this dude keep anti-airing me every time. Oh, yeah, he's gonna dodge all of them. He about to KOF dodge every single one of my projectiles, ain't he? I'm gonna have to get clever. No, no, I want to uppercut. I want to uppercut, damn it. Spinal. Like, look at this fucking stage, dude. This is such a cool fucking game. This is such a cool fucking game. I broke a box. Oh yeah, Spinal, I broke your box. The fuck you gonna do about it? Well, that did not. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas, chat. God damn, Spinal whooping my ass, dude. All my usual tricks ain't working. Do we at least... Oh, we don't get the Supreme Victory animation? Damn. I'm trying to focus, chat. I'm trying to focus. So I want to beat Spinal's ass. Beamed it. Right into your box, too. Oh, you thought you was slick? You thought you were slick? Oh. Motherfucker think he's slick with his instant transmission like he Goku. You ain't Goku. You ain't Goku. Oh. Look at him, chat. Bro is... He think he's sneaky. Oh. Fuck. No. Chip damage. Okay, we got 2 seconds. Ha 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 ha. I know, right, Star? It's metal as fuck. Alright. Save state. Save state because we gotta get to the Perry shit. We gotta get to the Perry shit. But yeah, that's some Killer Instinct for anyone who's curious about Killer Instinct. It is on Game Pass for Xbox. And then I'm gonna upload this to Odyssey as well, but there's a way to get it running on your computer. I highly recommend it. Or you could get like Killer Instinct 1 and Killer Instinct Gold on Super Nintendo and N64. That's also an option. That's also an option. What's Perry's ultimate? Perry's ultimate would be seek and you will destroy. Whatever the fuck he says at the end of Windy City Heat. Seek and you will destroy. It's like you giving a motivational speech to, like, I don't know, fucking Fulgore or some shit. To like his army of robots. It's great. Okay, so if we go to history, Perry's also alive tonight, so that's neat. But hold up. Let me go. Where it at? Oh my god. Where's the channel? There's a whole channel with Perry stuff. And I can't find it. There it is. We got some new video. Ooh. Perry's blithering nonsense. Perry was a normal human before reading the comments. I like that name. Perry versus Mario Kart. The struggle on baby mode. Alright, we gotta check this out. But first, I want to see some shorts. What's some of the... I guess that's to, like, prevent copyright or whatever. Oh, what did he get?
Okay, we're over here.
What the fuck is he wearing? What the fuck is he wearing? What is that? What is bro wearing?
This is the picture.
Now that is a beauty. Wow, look at that. Hold on, you gotta back
It looked
that up.
AI generated.
Back that up, please.
Isai, can you
Okay, I want you
confirm
to
if
hold
this is
that
an
with your full
AI
body.
generated picture of
Full
Perry
hands.
on the snow? I doubt
This
someone
is no
fucking...
glare. Can you tilt it just a little bit? That's it. Tilt it just a little bit. Okay.
It's a real
my God,
painting.
that looks amazing. Now, can you smile? Can you give me a smile? That might be the best one yet. That might be the best painting yet. What a work of art.
Okay, that was fun. That was funny. I want to watch him play Mario Kart. We have yet to watch him play Mario Kart.
Next. Well, if it isn't Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Eric.
Hey, Craig. Hey, don't flip me off, you son of a bitch.
Yes. Hit A.
Hey,
He has
Hey,
Doom! He has Doom chat.
A again.
Larry.
Look at you, the big gorilla.
Yeah. Mario.
Hit the back flippers.
The big ones or the little ones?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I like this.
He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out.
You can go.
Oh,
Single player A. Grand Prix.
Grand Prix A again.
I think that's the cooler.
Let's go 50,
Is that a
A.
cooler in the background? But
I
I don't know that. I see
Mario's good for you.
I see paper towels and or toilet paper behind him. I see a shop vac.
A.
I see what looks like some 7
It's
Up.
the closest to you there is. Just hit A across the board. A. And you can pick whatever circuit you want. Start with this one. Do this.
Yeah,
if
start
you-
with the
yeah, just hit
beginning
A.
circuit.
Let's
Start with the novice
Remember,
circuit.
you got to
Perry.
talk to the stream while you're playing.
I like to try to concentrate.
You got to do both. You're doing a stream. Most gaming streamers do both. So hit
I
A.
would like to do the Carl's Jr. Star, but I guess I can't.
You can do that too. You got to move it over. If you
Did bro just call it Carl Jr. Star?
I would like to do the Carl's Jr. Star, but I guess I can't.
You can do that too. You got to move it over. If your brain can work enough to move it over, you can do
I think he picked Wario.
Okay, but you have to talk to the stream while you're playing.
Yeah.
Remember, A is the gas, B is the brake.
A is what?
A is the gas, B is the brake. You played this earlier. If you want to use one of those items, it's the thin flipper on the top right.
And then
A is
tell him
the
how to
gas and
drift.
B is the brake.
Tell him how to drift.
A's.
Bro gotta learn how to drift,
A is the
otherwise
gas,
he
B is
ain't
the
gonna
brake.
get that far. Oh, he's trying to drive it like a real car.
Hey, you have to talk, Perry. You can't just sit there in
All
silence.
right, I'm going over stairs. Going on the racetrack.
Yo, Perry's gaming commentary is spot on. I love it. He's my new favorite gaming streamer already. Well, I went over some stairs.
Sit there in
All
silence.
right, I'm going over stairs. Going around this racetrack. Going a little high. Let's go over.
What'd you miss? A little bit of me playing Killer
People can
Instinct.
see what you're doing. That's not. You don't need to give a play-by-play. People can see what you're doing. You got to talk to people. Like, wow, this is interesting.
I don't know what the fuck to say. What do you want me to say?
Perry can't teach you things.
I mean, I'm driving this Mario Brothers game. I've never played this before yet. I'm learning this game.
You played it all day.
Slowly.
You played it all day.
You played it for hours
that
earlier.
one. And now I'm flying by. Hey, I'm flying now. Now I'm on the plane, like bridge.
I like how he's trying to look around. He's trying to look at his surroundings like, oh, how the fuck do I describe this?
This is turn right. Let's stay on the track. And I hit that.
Out of you.
Who wants a peanut butter ball?
Stay on the track. All right, let's go over this jump and see where we go. Okay. Now we're flying down the land. Let's land correctly.
Land
And
correctly.
now-
Alright, Perry landed correctly, chat.
Use that. You can hit the top flipper.
So now we drive down this track.
Can you hear me at all?
Again, like I said, I've never played this game before.
He's alive.
So this is quite a bit different for
Just
me.
at the airport.
I never played Mario Brothers. Even when I was younger, I was not much of a Mario Brothers person. I was more into asteroids and just dedicated to asteroids. Okay,
Bro
so
was
let's
real heavy into asteroids,
learn some Mario
apparently.
Brothers stuff. I'm going off the jump, on the curves. So, okay, somebody crashing into me. Shit. The wheels. Over those
Bowser's
jumps.
crashing into me. Shit.
Go around this. Let's get around this. And let's get off that wing, go underneath the wings. And let's get to the end of this here. Pass that plane up and fly around the curves. Okay, so, let's see. Oh, wow, there we go. Okay, now we landed. All right, good. What do how can I talk and drive at the same time? It's not like driving a car down the street. You know, it's...
I mean, he has a point. You know, Perry is against distracted driving. You know that? I don't know that. I'm just saying.
And,
He's against distracted driving, chat.
this flight is weird. Came back onto the track. You know, it's curve. Yeah, I don't know what to say as I'm driving. Okay? Gotta talk.
I know, Esau, that's what's so good about it. The bro really driving it like it's a real car, like he trying to pass the driver's exam.
Take your clothes off.
Talk to people and drive. Please. Not like driving in your car at home. Okay? This is a game. And, it's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
I hope you
different
feel better,
than
man. Hope you feel better,
anybody
Sharp
ever,
Spoon.
You know,
Sounds like it sucks.
underneath this big plane, like that. Fly by,
Speaking of coming
that
down from a
one.
high, 1, 2, 3 in chat. If I seemed out of it to y'all last night, any of y'all here last night? 1, 2, 3. If I seemed out of it, okay. I just want to ask, cause yeah.
Let's get around
Okay.
here. Bye bye. Yay.
Yeah. Okay. So I owe y'all an explanation for that. Okay. I don't like to smoke in the house. Usually, when I want to hit a blunt, I go out to my back porch and I hit it, right? Because I don't like having the ashtray shit in the house. I don't like having the smell linger in the house. All that. I usually keep it to outside. But I ain't have time last night to smoke before I had to go live. So as I was drinking my seltzer water, I added the shit I bought at the smoke shop with the homies earlier this week. It's called Habit Syrup. Sleepy Time Mango. and I think I may have poured too much into my seltzer, cause there came a point where I was like mid super chat last night and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm forgetting how to fucking read. I'm forgetting how to fucking read. What the fuck? That shit was strong, bro. That shit was strong. I was zoinked the fuck out.
Alrighty here. Okay.
No, the homies that I was with when I bought it, not a single one of them are
Here we go.
anyone
Right
who's
now,
ever been on the
going
channel.
directly-
I'm hoping to change that, but we have yet
There
to
we go, right
make
there.
a
There we
day
go.
or time when I
Okay,
can have them over, like that particular group over. We let her in by default.
happening. Okay, give me 8th place, 7th,
Yeah, I couldn't put down the cup.
finished.
Hey, you still
No,
got
no,
fifth
it's
place.
it's a
Pretty
trusted
impressive.
shop. It's a trusted shop. I just poured way too fucking much in.
Thanks.
Like
Why don't
on
you
the
wanna
bottle,
take your
there's
clothes
like
off?
measurements of like 10 milligram, 20 milligram, 30 milligram, and apparently I dumped like a shit ton.
Time.
I did not notice that. I did not notice that last night, and I just kind of like dumped it.
A's
Not the
go,
whole bottle,
B's
but like
break,
enough.
and use the items, the top flippers, the thin ones.
Anyway, $4 a pound.
Race. Alright.
Perry's learning how to play Mario Kart. Seems to be doing alright. Oh, no, never mind. Apparently he can't drive and throw a banana at the same
Might
time.
want to hit A, gas.
Sorry about that.
Every move has to be one at a time. To be fair, I struggle at the giant eel too. I always struggle at the giant eel. That shit weird to drive. Yes, Reddit. Actually, yes. It was CVG, Cyrax video game. Back when CVG was trolling Cyrax, there was like a month, 2 month long period where he tricked Cyrax into thinking his docs was Perry. He's like, yeah, Chance, I'm Perry. Yeah, you found out. Chance. Now send your cronies to my house. I live in LA. Shit like that. Yes, you right. This is Perry. This is the Perry CVG was talking about. I miss CVG. It's too bad he's still tied up
Try
in
using
Steve
that
from
item.
Machete
Use one of the
Squad's
thin, thick
basement.
flippers in the back. There you go.
I don't like these flippers. Oh, I gotta get used to it, that's all.
He's getting used to it, chat. Slowly but surely. Oh, no, never mind. I like how he ain't even respond to that. He ain't even respond to the fucking squid inking on his screen. What the fuck? He's just...
So you could throw those fireballs if
he's
you
just
use
mesmerized.
How do you throw the fireball?
Same way you did the other thing. Same way you did the speed boost. Just hit the thin one. In the back. There you go.
Okay.
God, it's like watching like my old aunt try to figure out how to use a fucking smartphone. Well, of course I struggle with defending Toonchi. This is like the first time we ever had this bad album in like a long time. Like, yeah, I get we had Rebirth and I Am Not a Human Being too, but like, them's more part of the Carter series. I don't know how to defend Toonchi for making that Carter 6. Probably have. This is an edit.
Perry, this is dead air. You're not moving and you're not talking.
Because I'm not knowing how to do this.
You do. You've been doing it now for a while.
I hit A and then I hit the left joystick.
He's using all his processing power, Tom. Give him, cut him some slack. Bro's trying. Small corner of the internet with the two. I walk in and Uncle Carl playing Mario Kart. What the fuck? That's what I was hyped to watch this, and I'm not disappointed. He's doing just about as well as I imagined he'd do.
Not yet. I'm not used to this yet. Okay.
I'm not used to this.
It's still a lot different than a video arcade.
Well, since Perry's struggling to not fill the dead air, I might as well show y'all this. I might as well show y'all this funny shit I found earlier today. Come on. Ah, yes. The greatest matchup. Who will be Dirty Dan?
Kakarot! I alone will be Dirty Dan!
No way, Vegeta! Everyone knows I'm Dirty Dan!
Oh yeah? Well, I say I'm Dirty Dan! Which one of you fellas is the real Dirty Dan? I am?
He got third? How'd he get third? Hold up, how the fuck did he get third? We was watching him the whole time. He was struggling. Bro was struggling. How the fuck he get third? Run that back. Something's off. Something's off. Nah, he got third. How? I saw so many people fucking passing him. Yeah, Perry Caravello is a true gamer.
Other than fifth. I moved up one.
Not bad, Barry.
What is reverse rubber banding? I had never heard of that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be on baby mode for quite some time.
We'll go back. You'll finish the other two.
No, watch. Next week, Perry better get himself a fucking tattoo that says, Mario Kart Pro. Mario Kart Pro, the same way he got that fucking snowboarder tattoo.
Okay, again.
There you go.
Speaking of Koopa shells, you want to know who looked like he got hit by a Koopa shell today? You want to know who looked like they just got hit by a Koopa shell? Vitaly. Vitaly looked like he got hit by a Koopa shell. And he lost his fucking, like, mushroom power-up. Let me load this up.
I gotta run these people over?
No, just beat them.
I gotta run these people over. I mean, if it was Twisted Metal, maybe. But yeah, check this. We streamed about Vitaly a couple weeks ago. Right? This him now. This him now. like, damn. Bro, really? Yeah, fucking chunk looking ass. I mean, he's still got some muscle at least. You know, he don't look completely like sucked dry. Pause.
How do I throw that fucking thing?
You fucking shrank.
How do you throw that goddamn thing? Get go off the jump, dumb bastard. Yeah.
I like Perry, the gaming streamer. I like watching Perry as a gaming streamer. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. I'm vibing to the ludicrous shit.
Just sitting there.
No, but it's to throw the shit is still up.
Yeah, you both at the same time.
What ludicrous song is this? I swear. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm just vibing to the song. Yeah, it's Simon S. Salty. It's a great remix, yeah. Damn. Perry is not good at filling the dead air. He is not good at filling the dead air. So let's check out some other Perry shit. Chilligate 2025. That's upcoming. We ain't here yet. Eastside, what do you recommend? Until then, I'm gonna load up another short. Hot Amy is allowed.
Hey, Perry, you homosexual scam artist. Guess what? I am invited to the 626th chili cook-off. Jim invited me also. I'm right now taking a huge shit and piss on your doorstep.
His face as he hears that is fucking
Leaving
amazing.
you a nice big log right outside your door.
Idiot! You're not allowed here. 1, you fucking skanky high desert whore. 2, you think you're taking a dump outside my front door? You witch. I will find you and have you jailed, you fucking whore. Lying, disgusting, degrading, filthy, high desert whore. Because you got no class for a classy facility called Los Angeles. No, because your class is up in the desert. It's called sand. It all crumbles out of your fingers when you pick it up off the ground.
I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know, like, bro had me for a second. It's like, okay, was he? He's onto something, but now he lost me. He lost me. I don't know what the fuck he talking about now. Small corner with the 2 rivals, crash outs, or hour of racing, of bad racing games. I always like the bad racing games. The bad racing games are always a vibe. If I'm keeping it above, because we've done some like bad racing game streams before, and those were like sleeper hits. They really were. So I'm down for that. I'm down for that. In the meantime, some blithering nonsense from Perry.
Magnus Kane sent $10. Hey Perry, I think it's really cool you used to hike with bikers, but why were you naked though? I mean, that's kind of weird, and I feel like there's more to the story.
Why were you naked though? I mean, that's a valid question. Why were you naked though? It's insane.
When we used to climb up Tockwitz Canyon, back when I lived in Palm Springs,
I was naked all the time.
I would go up there with like a couple of friends and stuff, and you know we'd all. It's a skinny dipping pool basically.
It's a you're supposed to be nude. Is that it, Perry? Is that the reason?
We were just teenagers at the time anyway. So the biker gangs would get up at the first falls.
No, he ain't denying it. It's like, why were you naked though? Because it was a hot spring.
You'd see like 2 or 3 couples at the first pool, and then, you know. But I mean, God, this was ages ago, back in the 70s when everybody used to get stoned, when we were all stoned and high. All right, that's the other thing. We were stupid by getting stoned and high, as well.
Yeah, just stupid high stoner bros, skinny dipping. Nothing for no reason whatsoever. No other reason.
Me and the fellas in the club used to bring our old ladies up to a place called Tackwitz Canyon. There was a swimming area up there we would party at. This place was up around the near Palm Springs, California. I remember there was this one naked teenager kid always hiding in the bushes waiting for you to walk by so he could jump out and grab crotch.
Yeah. Thinking about that gross kid brings me back.
I think they're talking about Perry.
I remember saying, if you knock off all that crotch grabbing and be cool, you can hang out. But I could still feel his eyes undressing me. I was real uneasy, and it shook me to my core.
I mean, the lady...
I could tell it's AI, too. I could tell it's AI. Y'all could probably tell it's AI. But Perry ain't got a trained eye like we do. So you... It's AI. It's an AI History Channel documentary about this biker gang and how Perry would stalk them naked. Small core to the internet with the 5. You asked, so I delivered. Turn this off and check DMs. There were girls there, I swear. Carl, aka Perry. Yeah, there were girls skinny dipping as well, I swear. Totally not just me and Randy hanging out.
He had nothing to worry about. This kid was clearly gay, but refused to admit it. Geez, you know, it's been 45 years and he still haunts my dreams at night.
We
He
wouldn't
still
even know
haunts
he was
my
there
dreams
half
at
the
night.
time.
Liars, liars, liars.
Then as soon as we were naked,
Hey, Perry, you're not allowed to bop up in the middle of a goddamn video. You're not allowed to bop up in the middle of any comment or video. I just added 20 minutes to the stream for that.
This is a bunch of crap. I've been licking this carpet for 3 hours and I still don't feel like a lesbian.
On the Tales from the Road. Element 56 with the 20. Skinny dipping with the homies ain't gay. Yeah, according to Perry. According to Perry, just skinny dipping with the bros. You know, nothing else going on.
Me and
Absolutely
the fellas in
nothing
the club used
else.
to bring our old ladies up to a place called Tackwitz Canyon.
But does he have an inflatable? That's a good question, Reddit. You should have seen this apartment of his. Like, what was it, a year or two ago? People were sending him inflatable rafts and inflatable bozos on the rafts. Hold up. Images. Inflatable bozo. The clown. Yeah. Yeah, so Perry would get a knock on his door, right? And he'd get a raft and like 2 or 3 of these Johns just like in the fucking raft, like just in front of his fucking door. And he'd be like, God damn it! I keep telling you motherfuckers, stop sending bozos to my fucking house! And then his wrangler, Tommy B, would be like, no, Perry, you gotta bring him in. You gotta bring him in and show him to the people on stream. Bro would get so fucking mad. There was a point where there was like 8 bozos just standing around his apartment. It was so good. And then when he started throwing them out, he started getting super chats from the ghosts of the killed bozos. And they'd be like, Papa Perry, why have you abandoned me? Papa, what did I do wrong? Papa, Papa. And then it'd show like, and then like, they usually have like these little videos like he's showing at the corner here. And they'd have one of like a demonic bozo like screaming, why? Why would you abandon me, Papa? And of course Perry would get pissed off.
This place was up around the
oh yeah, he got some grade A trolls.
I remember there was this one naked teenager kid always hiding in the bushes waiting for you to walk by so he could jump out and grab crotch.
yeah. Thinking about that gross kid brings me back. I remember saying, if you knock off all that crotch grabbing and be cool, you can hang out. But I could still feel his eyes undressing me. I was real uneasy, and it shook me to my core.
I mean, the ladies had nothing to worry about. This kid.
You weren't even a part of the desert, weirdos.
Geez, you know, it's been 45 years and he still haunts my dreams at night.
We wouldn't even know he was there half the time. Then as soon as we were naked, in the water with the girls, he would sneak out and steal our clothes, giggling as he ran back into the forest.
Me and the boys gave him the nickname Scary Perry. I wonder whatever happened to that weird gay kid.
You guys are just a couple of fucking liars, and it's all computer graph. Dumbasses. And that was not me, and I never met either one of those 2 dumbasses. Jerks.
Say something. Say anything.
Dave Barry, $10. Okay, I know a mechanic. I know a mechanic too. Therefore, I'm a mechanic. Oh, you're a mechanic? So? I know a snowboarder. Therefore, I'm a snowboarder. I know a ladies' man. Therefore, I'm a ladies' man. Now you're talking like me. Come to my chili cook-off and pool party at my place. What are you fucking talking about? Yeah, I'm not. You're not. And if you're trying to say you're me, there's no chili cook-off here, in any way, shape, or form, in any showdown, show party, or chili fucking idiotic party. It's not happening, ever.
Ever.
And there's no pool party here. This is a privately owned apartment complex for apartment residents, not a bunch of fucking hopeless weirdo strangers coming into my.
Need to see the clowns. I'll quick pull up the clowns, and then we're gonna get into the bad racing games. Perry, Caravello, Bozo. Let's see here. Bozos galore. Look at all.
I have it on good authority that you have another delivery. Can you please check that, please?
You have another delivery,
Oh
Perry.
my god.
You have another delivery.
God damn it, stay the fuck there! Hold on. Fucking suits knocking over everything. This goddamn suit's knocking over everything!
the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy suit he wearing, or well, who is it? Doughman? Is it the Pillsbury Doughboy, or is it like the thing from fucking Ghostbusters?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely. I'll go out in the fucking hole with a goddamn knife and stab everything on it. Because I don't want a fucking bozo in my apartment ever again. God damn you.
Perry, just go get it, please.
Just go get the fucking bozo.
Let's see what it is.
3 fucking bozos. Not one of them going my home.
And they're on a raft, too.
One of them.
He got another raft
What is
now.
that on the door?
Perry Francis Caramello. All this shit. Never in the snow, never in the snow. So Thanksgiving. And then the satanic fucking bullshit. This is all Satan worshiping bullshit.
Okay, the Baphomet statue's a little much. Yeah. At that point, you doing too much. You doing too much with that. Like imagine, fucking Perry. Perry's the only motherfucker I know who be getting 3 bozos on an inflatable raft and a fucking Baphomet statue.
Never in the snow, never in the snow.
His fucking name spelled wrong.
The satanic fucking bullshit. This is all Satan worshiping bullshit.
He throws it. Sound like he popped the raft.
Perry, let me see the note again, please.
Quietest upstairs neighbor.
Never in the snow till Thanksgiving Day. You fucking assholes.
All right, let's get the bozos in there, please.
Eastside with the 2. Oh, there was a biker gang and gorilla in his apartment. He's had a lot of shit in his apartment over the years.
All 3 of them, please.
Want them all destroyed.
Like, y'all gotta understand, Perry's lived in this apartment for like 4 decades, I think, at least. And then on top of that, he been getting trolled since the 90s. So we are well acquainted with this apartment.
That a boat? Is that a new boat?
The coffin.
Yeah, Perry was the toilet toothbrush guy.
Let me see it.
666 here lies bozo.
Let me see. Well, Perry, catch people up. Perry did mention to me that Bozo,
yeah, he was the bull who was like,
died.
just because.
Oh, wow. Well, we can put regular Bozo.
The pentagram on the fucking rack.
Let's put the
This will not come in the house. This will not come in the house.
This will not come in the house. This is a blessed
we can put
house.
The old Bozo in there, the one that actually deflated, and we can bury Bozo properly. Okay, let's do that. Bring that in, and the other 2 Bozos, please.
Nah, it wasn't a Daniel Larson type of thing. He like, what was it? He like used a toothbrush, or he used like a couple toothbrushes to clean his toilet, and then he bleached them so he could reuse them. And everyone, from his Wrangler that you hear on his stream to his comments to us, everyone was just like, Perry, just get new fucking toothbrushes. Don't use this. Don't, please. I get you bleached them. You think they clean, but like, nah, you doing too much, okay? You're not that pressed on cash that you gotta reuse toilet scrubbing toothbrushes,
Damn it.
That shit was crazy.
Fucking.
Yeah, we doing some Perry, and then we doing some bad racing games.
You fucking bastards. Oh, alright.
I say that's a pretty good lineup. And some Killer Instinct, because we was playing Killer Instinct earlier this evening. I say that's a good-ass fucking stream.
Well, explain what happened to the original Bozo. Well, the replacement Bozo, I should say.
I don't even remember what happened to the original Bozo.
Well, you sent me a message saying that it was deflated somehow, and then you actually tweeted about it.
Oh my god, Slip Slop Guy, that's a fucking throwback. I can break these cuffs. You can't break those cuffs.
Again, do you see this frame? Can you move that?
That's
chair
a fucking throwback, bruh. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit.
Right, so let's get original Bozo in the coffin.
I'm worried about with the two. End the stream with the butt drugs commercial.
Sit down.
You're all gonna die.
No, we're not.
I mean, I guess I can, but I'm butt drugs. God damn.
Yes, we are. Bozos die. Yeah.
He's so excited to kill the Bozos.
I want these fuckers in my house. Taking up too much.
I have no idea what the butt drugs commercial is. I just know Esau want me to play it at some point.
I got no room for this shit.
All right, Perry, you have a delivery at the door if you can grab that real quick.
Christ. Oh, shit. No.
He got more.
What the fuck is this?
He got more. They're just sailing in. I forgot he got more. They just keep becoming. Sweet Dewey G with the 5. There was nothing filthy on the toothbrushes anymore, but their souls were fouled from being used that way. Exactly, bruh. Exactly. I would never use a toothbrush knowing it cleaned a fucking toilet. Regardless of how much bleach you throw on there. You can't convince me. You can't convince me. They're finna be a part of my brain that think that regardless of how much bleach was thrown on there, there's like a speck of some shit that's going in my mouth, pause, and that's gonna get me sick. Never, would never.
Huh? Who? This does not come in the house. End of story. These two motherfuckers do not go in the apartment. This big ass boat does not come in the apartment. Out of the fucking question.
Can you just bring it in for the rest?
I mean, I could show the toothbrush video again. I need to. Oh, actually, it should be in my history. Come to think of it. Toothbrush. I would imagine it's in here. Nah, Tooth Tunes. Oh, what the fuck? How come the Perry shit ain't here? I would imagine instead we got the Twin Lotus toothpaste. Okay. For those who ain't seen it, for those who ain't seen the Taiwanese toothpaste commercial, I'll leave that there for you. There it is, the toothbrush okay, because yeah, one word. But before this, Okay, for anyone who ain't seen this before, this is a Taiwanese toothpaste commercial from 2003. Twin Lotus toothpaste. This ad is crazy. Y'all ain't ready for this. Okay, first bro scale the entire light to get the balloon down. That's already nuts. Flawless, by the way. Oh, he was just trying to be helpful. This ain't the first time he's had his heart broken.
อย่ามองแค่ภายนอก ยาสีฟันสมุนไพรดอกบัวคู่
This is such a fucking crazy ass commercial. This commercial is so out of pocket. What? Yeah! Yeah! It's basically, it's just like, you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be any more scared of our brown toothpaste as you should be of brown people. That was the point of this fucking commercial. It's the craziest fucking commercial I've ever seen in my life. I was fucking floored when I saw bro fucking go to bed on a giant toothbrush. Small corner with the 5. Get the homies together and blare rollin'. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. While dancing like Durst right outside his door. Then when he opens the door, Steelathon is on. When my vid. Well, I can guarantee Yovid is when we're done talking about Perry. We will do a little more Perry stuff, talk about his toothbrush incident, and then we'll be getting to the bad racing games. I can assure you that. And then and then it would be a way to, I mean, if everyone pulls up, right, and we all are dressed like, you know, Limp Bizkit members, you know, we could definitely rush in. You know, if bro opens the door, we immediately just rush in and Steelathon. I don't think he'd be able to stop us. I got us in Minecraft, YouTube, in Minecraft. Eastside with the 2. Show the Kyobai laundry detergent ad next. I will definitely add that to the queue. That will definitely get played tonight. That will definitely get played tonight. I remember that ad. That ad also fucking wild. Yeah, the laundry one. The laundry one was crazy. Small corner with the, oh wait, different one. Yeah, there we go. Small corner with the 5. Having trouble running from the cops. Oh yeah, the filthy Frank shit. Having trouble running. Hold up, let me pull it up actually. It was the life hacks. Filthy Frank life hacks. Oh my god. How the fuck? Give me my life hacks. I want my life hacks. Where is that particular life hack? Oh, it's right after the water.
Spill your water?
Did you spill your water?
Look at this stupid piece of shit! You fucking freak! Do you hate being shot at by the police? Well, here's a simple alternative. Just don't be black.
Social commentary!
In trouble staying awake to do your homework? Well, that's what cocaine is for. It'll wake.
God, I miss Papa Franku. I think the whole internet missed Papa Franku, but you know what? You know what? It was for the best. After seeing what happened with iDubbbz, it probably for the best. Also, I was watching that new Nick Nobody video that dropped on iDubbbz. That was pretty tight. So Nick, if you watching, good shit.
And forth with Perry's, and I reminded him that he had to put on this costume today, and which he did, and he was sending me updates like pictures, and and I want to show this picture that you sent me, and I want to play a game. Well, not a game, but my eye went to one thing first when I saw this picture, and I want to see if the people at home will notice the same thing. Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen. This is what he sent me. Now, there's a lot to take in this photo, because first of all, it's Perry in the thing, and he's very proud, and I just want to see if people will, notice something. There it is. Okay, have we seen that long enough? Well, what I noticed, Perry, my eyes went right to the fact that you went out and you bought yourself a new thing of toothbrushes. So when did you go to? Did you go Costco? I assume. Like, when did you go?
Those aren't brand new yet. Those were the ones that I threw in the toilet and rinsed off, washed off, and put back in the package.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry?
Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that right.
Those were the ones that I threw in the toilet and rinsed off, washed off, and put back in the package.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry?
And Tom just fucking flabbergasted. He's like, say psych, please. say psych now.
Oh, now that I look at them,
post haste.
Out of the toilet. Rinse them off, wash them off, put them back in the package.
Why would you do that?
They're brand new. That's why.
Julian.
Brand new.
Perry, you were literally
It's a brand new item.
Okay, I need to play the video again where you're literally scrubbing your toilet with one of them. Scrubbing the toilet, and you're going to put that in your mouth?
Brand new item.
Still, just buy another new one. Yeah, you get more new ones that weren't stuck in the toilet.
In your toilet.
Again, they are brand spanking new. They're fine. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
about
Tommy
it.
got his work cut out for him. Sometimes I don't care for Tommy. Sometimes Tommy do too much. Sometimes he be doing too much, and just like saying the foulest shit unprovoked to Perry. It was like, bro, he has not earned this level of reprimand yet. You going way too hard on bro. But most of the time he's pretty funny.
How did you clean them?
With soap and water.
Oh yeah, Perry's live right
Just
now.
Soap and water, like hand soap. Like what kind of soap?
I'm pretty sure Isai's archiving it as we
That's
speak.
disgusting.
Clorox bleach.
You need to throw those away.
Clorox bleach. I know what I'm doing.
Clorox bleach.
I've been
Yeah,
a
I don't
cleaner
care.
For years.
As far as I know, he just has
the one. What, you've been a cleaner for years? What evidence of that can I see?
What evidence of that? I cleaned the print shop. I was an auto detailer. Give me a fucking break. God almighty.
All right. So now that I look at these, because when I first looked at these, I didn't notice they were facing different directions.
Yeah, they face a different direction because they were put back after being stuck in the damn toilet. Oh no, Tom just wanted him to dress in mariachi.
Those of you that are confused, on Friday.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know. Perry, do you don't see anything wrong with taking... First of all, you were paid good money to put them in the toilet. You could afford a new set. You don't see anything wrong...
All right, then I'll go get a new set.
But you don't see anything...
he's like, fine, if you're gonna nag me about it, Mom. Yeah, I guess I'll get a new set of toothbrushes, Mom.
Wrong with taking it, because we had this conversation on Friday where you agreed that you wouldn't do that. So you don't see anything wrong with that?
I'll throw them away and I'll get a new set.
No.
I'll throw them away and I'll get a new set, Mom. Perry, you like in your 60s. You have no reason to be talking to Tom like that. Oh my god. That's fucking gold. That's gold. Alright. Alright. Let's get to the bad racing games. I'm pretty hyped. Oh wait, no, that's just the life hacks again. What the fuck? Hold up. Copy link. There we go. Control C. Control V that shit. There we go. Oh no, is that the crazy bus?
Who might you be?
I'm the ghost of the money someone wasted on Flat Out 3.
Yeah, we all saw that one.
Excuse me, where does this bus go exactly?
This bus? Why, it ferries every specter of wasted money on awful racing games to their ultimate destination. The bottom bin, the great shrug, the place between live service and vaporware. Get in.
Alright.
I think this ride is gonna get mighty crowded. So, what are you in for? Me? I'm the ghost of the money wasted on?
Yaris is an arcade-style racing game developed by Backbone Entertainment and Castaway Entertainment and...
Backbone. I've heard of them before. What the fuck have they made? I swear I've heard of Backbone before.
Released exclusively for Xbox 360 in 2007.
This game is special.
What'd you miss? Mainly just some Perry stuff and me playing Killer Instinct.
Released for a limited time as a free download on Xbox Live Arcade, and since its limited release window lapsed, it is no longer available to download and play.
Wait, a free game? That means it didn't waste anyone's money. Doesn't that mean this game gets a pass? Time is money! Don't you forget that!
And money did go into this game, because it's not some generic throwaway freebie made on a whim. This is an advertisement, a specially funded project by vehicle manufacturer Toyota to advertise the Yaris, a model of car they pushed heavily during the mid-2000s.
Yaris.
Do you go places sometimes and leave places
So it was
other
more of like
times?
the investment money.
Maybe you need a Yaris. It's a
I believe the correct terminology for a game such as this would be advertainment.
Ford Racing 2. Bruh, I have Ford Racing 3, actually. I don't remember, no, like, I've only played Ford Racing 3. I ain't played Ford Racing 2. But Ford Racing 3 was pretty fun. You telling me that shit sucked?
Who did Toyota slap behind the wheel of this whole Yaris project?
Backbone Entertainment, a company featuring the talents of emulation and port powerhouse Digital Eclipse.
And Castaway Entertainment, who was founded by a little company, used to be known as Blizzard North.
Wait, creators of Diablo and Diablo 2? That Blizzard North?
One and the same. Their new company was having massive financial troubles at the time and likely joined the Yaris project to fill the ever-increasing void in their pockets.
Okay, right. We've got two teams with notable development connections making a game on the dime of a multi-billion-dollar car company. How
Right! Like, this should be a slam dunk. This should be easy. How do they fuck this
could they
up?
make a wrong turn?
This is how.
What the? Was that a tentacle growing out of a Yaris?
Yes, it was. And at the tip, your gun that you fire out of your Yaris.
Yaris from Toyota. I'm sorry, a gun? In my Yaris?
Again, how is this a flop? How is this a flop?
Yeah, we're on cruise control to confusion. A plain old racing game would have probably been the right way to go here. Showcase how fun the Yaris is to, I don't know, just drive.
Other companies like Ford had done that years prior. They published a series of games called Ford Simulator. They showed off interesting facts about the cars and trucks, allowed you to customize them, and even simulated how they drove. Sure, by
Yeah, I love how that Ford truck in particular got you know, it got some nice subwoofers. Got some nice subwoofers. Can definitely hear
simulated how they drove.
Yeah, basically me when I'm driving bumping 2 Chainz.
Sure, by today's standards, this might look a little rough, but this was pretty advanced for its time.
Right, so this Yaris game advertising the Yaris product, Yaris from Toyota, doesn't actually allow you to...
I'm getting Half-Life vibes. Half-Life 2 vibes.
To experience
Half-Life 2
product,
racing game vibes.
It is a hybrid-style
lap-based third-person shooter racing game with pop culture imagery set in a warp tunnel future world.
How has this not created some weird, obsessed cult following?
Because remember, the game was a limited release pulled years ago. Lucky for us, I downloaded it when it was live and kept it stashed away in a vault on my shadowy 360, secretly dipping in and playing it from time to time, laughing and waiting for the day I'd show them all. Guess
it has created a weird, obsessed cult following.
So it was made, and it was
yeah, just from one guy.
Offline. Did it at least work as an advertisement for Yaris?
Oh, hell no! This thing's wild. Just look at some of the characters, like Small Toaster,
Jetpack Wabbits,
UFO Wabbit.
Oh my god, I love this cast.
Helicopter,
Subwoofy,
Bulldoggy,
Owly,
Green Mini Bike and Pink Mini Bike,
Garbage Truck, where this game belongs.
And of course, how could I forget Ouroboros?
Oh yeah, the signature Ford character. I forgot. Yeah, he's on like he's in all of the Ford lore. Aurora Bose is in all the fucking Ford lore. I like how he makes a wheel too. He makes a wheel. That's probably how he drive on the track. He probably just roll around.
Where this game belongs.
And of course, how could I forget Ouroboros, a prolific symbol of a snake eating its own tail, symbolizing a never-ending battle, which is how you'll feel while playing the game.
How do any of these characters help sell a car?
They don't. Instead, you're supposed to shoot at them while driving. We go through a complex half-pipe system in one direction. You swing your car left and right while simultaneously aiming and blasting.
Oh, that's right, Toyota.
That's
right.
Rocks
yeah.
A jerky camera that bumps around and
I know my
struggles to keep your
cars.
vehicle on
I know my
screen proper.
cars,
You know,
small
exactly
corner.
what you need when racing a car.
And if that wasn't game-breakingly distracting enough, your score, pickups, and combos are confirmed with generic green text that constantly litters the screen.
Enemies attack you from all over, around you, from behind you, anywhere and everywhere.
Some even leave curiously unanimated fire trails that hurt you if you drive into them.
This looked like... Yo, low-key. This looked like if, This looked like the West's answer to Panzer Dragoon. I could see it. I could see, like, an American Panzer Dragoon coming out of, like, this type of game.
All while you traverse repetitive, poorly designed, bland stages.
The handling sucks. Look at this. The car barely leaves the track, even when the road has sudden extreme dips. The Yaris awkwardly pops around as it clings to the floor.
I don't know that the word momentum ever came up in the game's design notes. You're a stiff, glidey paperweight with a clumsy matrix tentacle for offense.
Gameplay out of the way, what really grinds the gear shift here is that you need to play a bunch of levels to get Toyota coins to buy different models of the Yaris.
Look,
just to buy different Yarises. Toyota coin, chat. It's the future. It's the future of buying cars. Invest in Toyota
a
coin.
game this shoddy whose main purpose is to advertise a product, you'd better be dang sure that anyone with even a passing interest in a certain model of your car has access to said model.
If someone's interested in playing a game starring, say...
The brand new Toyota Yaris 4-door sedan, available at your local Toyota dealership.
Don't hide it behind a replay-centric unlock system. Not when your consumer will be driven away after a single lap in a version of a car they weren't interested in the first place.
So, it's safe to assume very few people would likely play this thing long enough to get the full experience or see the gigantic spider gas pump boss.
Clearly, this was a failure of advertainment. I don't imagine it convinced anyone to buy a Yaris. Uninspired and frantic gameplay, a mess of visual oddities, a vehicle that controls like an icy tree stump. Pass! Bus pass. I'm off cars.
The only thing designed worse than this game is where they put the speedometer inside of a Yaris. It's in the center.
Why? 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 Why would you ever put the speedometer in the center? What the fuck? What the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? Nah! Nah, that is not where a speedometer goes. The fuck? Oh, God. Oh, my. Triple B with the 5. So, basically, this was the already shitty special stage from Sonic 2, made by some kid on Roblox, who saw the game through his neighbor's window from the bus. Yes, except made with a Yaris, and you can shoot lasers. In fact, like I said, it gave me more Panzer Dragoon vibes than anything.
Why is it in the center? As for the two developers behind
it's
this game,
futuristic.
well, Backbone Entertainment, through multiple acquisitions and changes, became Digital Eclipse once again.
And
from Sonic 2, I could have sworn. Hold up, special. Why am I thinking the red balls? Nah. You talking about the tube? You talk about the tube where Tails always hit the fucking obstacles and lose your rings on
Castaway
you.
Entertainment? Yeah, they closed down, having only made this one title. They seemingly popped the clutch and never got a chance to turn the ignition on another project.
I could also double as the ghost of the money you wasted on buying a real Toyota Yaris. I've got range. Range? Let me tell you about range. How about a game that reached thousands of people? A game that folks had but never knew existed. A game put together by some of the most successful minds in tech ever.
Donkey is a racing game developed by Neil Konzen and Bill Gates for IBM's first personal computer in 1981.
Wait, not that Bill Gates.
You might wonder what I'm doing here.
Oh yeah, that Bill Gates. At the dawn of the 80s, Microsoft was...
What is the context behind that clip? Someone please tell me. What is the context? I love this clip. What the fuck is
At the dawn of the 80s, Microsoft was helping develop an operating system and programming language for IBM's brand spanking new line of personal computers.
IBM was looking to compete in a home computer market saturated by competitors like the iconic Apple II and Atari's 8-bit line. While building system software to help IBM compete, Bill Gates and Neil Konzen wrote a program seemingly overnight in a closet. No, literally, in a closet. This program was developed specifically to flex the
Bill
specs
Gates
of
come
their
out the
up-and-coming
closet.
operating software.
And then I pull out my gun!
In the wild world of computer history, all you need to know is that at this time, Atari's machines were capable of doing this.
And Apple's could do this.
Both visually impressive for their time.
Donkey! On the other hand, look like this.
Well, ain't that some ass?
This game has you driving a car, switching lanes, avoiding, let's be honest, far too many donkeys. The donkeys are all scattered and frozen on a single straight road. Your car slowly moves up to the edge of the screen until you win or lose a round. Rinse and repeat for infinity.
Now, to be fair, we did say this was developed.
Hold up. That riff go hard though.
Until you win or lose a round. Rinse and repeat for infinity.
That riff go hard though. I might have to remix that. I feel like that could go on a good rage beat. I feel like that could go on a rage beat, chat.
You win
What'd
or
you
lose
think?
a round. Rinse and repeat
Like a Ken Carson
for
type.
Infinity.
Now, to be fair, we did say this was developed overnight
and in a closet.
So we can forgive that this plays only moderately better than Yaris.
The speedometer is in the center. But look at the visuals. The lack of color. Aside from a very inconsistent dividing line animation in the center of the road, there are no other animations. Visually, it's just so bleh.
And the audio
hurts.
The entire game is controlled by pressing the spacebar.
Now if you make it into a rage beat,
no speeding up,
just
or slowing
saying.
down. One button.
Just saying.
All it takes to play this game.
And you'd think a game this basic wouldn't have any problems at all.
But somehow it does. A big, unavoidable problem.
When you switch lanes too quickly near a donkey, even if you obviously couldn't have hit the donkey,
you you'll hit the damn donkey.
The hit detection seems to be fine
That's
in front
some
of our four-legged
ass.
friend, but it's way
What a
off
load of
behind
ass.
the beast.
Such a
Get
simple
it,
flaw
chat?
shouldn't be that big of an
I'm
issue.
saying
When
ass!
the only thing you do in the game is switch lanes, this stands out.
Imagine a game of Pong where your paddle lets the ball travel right through it from time to time. It's inexcusable. Simple games cannot have big issues, because if they do, it's all you'll ever see when you play it.
But we hear what you're saying. Guys, this couldn't have possibly been sold. Nobody would actually distribute this to public, especially not Papa IBM or Mama Microsoft. They have an image to maintain.
I exist.
Donkey found its way into homes.
Hey guys, what's up?
In fact, IBM PCs at the time came bundled with Donkey. You could show people
Oh, came bundled with it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Donkey bundle.
your new $1,565 IBM was one avoided donkey at a time.
That's around $5,000 adjusted for inflation.
$5,000! And you got a donkey game made overnight in a closet that probably didn't have windows?
Now, I'm sure you're all thinking we're being harsh on a game from so long ago. But why listen to us complain about it when you can listen to someone who actually bought one of these PCs at the time?
One of the many proud owners? Steve Jobs, then CEO of Apple, who brought it into work for his employees to tear down and study.
Andy Hertzfeld, one of the key architects of the Macintosh operating system, was on hand to witness this would-be rival's attack at the Apple empire. He had choice words about Donkey.
The most embarrassing game was a low-res graphics driving game called Donkey. The player was supposed to be driving a car down a slowly scrolling, poorly rendered road, and could hit the spacebar to toggle the jerky motion. Every once in a while, a brown blob would fill the screen, which was supposed to be a donkey manifesting in the middle of the road. If you didn't hit the spacebar in time, you would crash into the donkey and lose the game. We were amazed that such a thoroughly bad game could be co-authored by Microsoft's co-founder.
Ouch. Sounds less like...
Yeah. Bro held no fucking punches.
Donkey turned consumers to buy an IBM, and more like it turned its creators into...
Yeah, and whatever happened to Bill Gates?
I think he bounced back.
But one could only imagine how much more successful Bill Gates would have been had he developed Donkey 2, another on the road.
Don't you give anyone ideas now. Nobody would willingly play that.
Speaking of racing games nobody would willingly want to play,
Spirit of Speed 1937 is a racing game developed by Broadsword Interactive Limited and published by LJN for the PC in 1999.
Laughing, joking, numbnuts, let's go! Do I see a Dreamcast port?
Published by LJN for the PC in 1999 and the Sega Dreamcast in the year 2000.
Let's go! Let's go! Dreamcast time! I still got my Dreamcast plugged in from last stream.
While this was the first game Broadsword ever developed, for LJN, this would be the last game the company would ever release.
LJN has a long, storied history of quality that is questionable and widely discussed online.
Despite the fact that LJN never developed a single video game, some folks really dislike anything with this logo.
But shockingly, their early roots publishing contentious NES titles didn't quite kill off the company, allowing them to limp their way to the edge of the new millennium.
Now, while LJN was a multicolored husk anticipating a death knell in 2000,
Oh,
Broadsword
Dreamcasts
Interactive
are a
would go
good
on to
time.
develop games
I
for the
recommend
next
getting one.
decade.
Or a
one company's
Dreamcast emulator, but I can't tell you where to get a Dreamcast emulator. Wink, wink.
Last game and another company's first. Was it bad enough to put LJN out of its misery? Was it good enough to propel Broadsword to more solid software creation?
To answer these important questions, we must first explain what this game is.
As you probably figured out from the title, Spirit of Speed 1937 is a racing game that takes place in 1937.
And like in any good racing game, it offers players plenty of tracks to race with a whole stack of vehicles to choose from.
Unfortunately, no matter which vehicle you pick, the only spirit you're gonna awaken is a spirit of pain.
In this game, every car drives like a bathtub with some wheels nailed to it. Steering is...
I mean, it was the 30s. I would assume all the cars back then were just bathtubs with wheels on them.
How do we put this? not reliable.
And hey, maybe that's accurate for the time period. Maybe all
Right.
of these vehicles really were frustratingly fickle back then. But if that's the case, why make a game about it?
There's not a heck of a lot going.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, what's the target demographic for this? Like who's the target audience for like a 1930s racing game
Going on in these stages. They're inspired by real tracks, but don't really do those spaces justice. Look at how sparse this is.
These locations do sport one thing, though. A variety of turns. Even 90-degree ones.
Good thing the game doesn't provide you with a map or any suggestion as to the path you're hurling yourself through. No HUD directional arrows, no helpful signage anywhere of any kind.
Again, maybe this encompasses...
I forget what emulator for Dreamcast I used last, because I usually just use my actual console. I think it was Redream? I want to say Redream. You can usually hit up your casual gamer for like tutorials on how to get that shit going. He's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Okay, your casual gamer, probably like one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. Bro, he has such useful tutorials, and he just a vibe.
Exactly how these races were in 1937, but it still makes for a horrible playing experience.
I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, good God, the humanity, I'm hitting a wall.
Unfortunately, with stiff controls and baffling design choices, every race feels slow, awkward to navigate, and about as tantalizing as licking a windshield clean. A racing game has one primary job, making said races fun and interesting.
But here, it almost feels like you... Did the car just stop?
I can still turn, but I can't seem to do anything else.
What the heck happened? Cars don't just come to a standstill unless they break down or run out of
gas.
You have...
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Oh, look, there's a fuel meter, a working one, right on the dashboard. Guess we should have been paying attention to that.
Turns out this isn't an arcade-style racer like Daytona USA.
Daytona!
Or San Francisco.
Daytona got one of the best fucking soundtracks of all time. I stand on that. Daytona USA's soundtrack is so goated. It's why it's in like my top favorite video games. That's why.
Go Rush. San Francisco!
Nope. It turns out the game steers more towards realism. A sim racer.
Your car takes damage, it stops working.
Your car runs out of gas, it stops moving.
You can bring up an on-screen HUD to check all these stats. Gas, damage, oil? It actually has a working oil gauge.
Come on, bro.
The game tries to simulate real-world aspects while failing to be faithful where it counts.
Oh, you know. The bull who made this game or pitched this game is like heavy into like the hyper-realistic like flight sims and driving sims. And he's just like, he is all about that. You know, bro got like a model train station in his basement. You know, bro had a model train station in his basement that he would show to bore all of his fucking relatives who'd come over like shit. It's like, you wanna see the new additions I made to my train model collection? No, I do not care. I'm sorry. You have every fucking issue of Train magazine since the 1970s, bruh. That's you. I do not care. I'm happy you have your thing. I'm glad you have your thing. You know, everyone deserved to have their thing, and I'm glad you found your thing. But it ain't my thing. To rail fans. Yeah, I still can't get over fucking rail fans. Like, why? Rail fans sounds so fucking... Oh my god. Triple B with the 5. Unrelated, but one of my coworkers said Jujutsu Kaisen's power system was like having an imagination battle with a toddler. Is it true? Or was he full of shit? I ain't seen or read Jujutsu Kaisen, so I couldn't say. I know it got the imaginary technique purple scene because I've seen the Muscle Man memes of that. Like, y'all want to know my introduction to fucking Jujutsu Kaisen? These memes have been everywhere.
You know who else is the honored one? Imaginary technique. Purple.
That's all I know about it. That's all I know. It's where the Muscle Man meme came from. I need to actually, like, look into it. But, I don't know. It could be. It could be like that. But, again, I don't know. Because I never read it. Is it any good? Anyone who's read or seen it, is it any good? Is it worth looking into? Because, like, that's the thing. Chat, I ain't watched anime in years. I fell out of love with anime, like, 10 years ago, I would say. Yeah, 10 years ago, exactly. I just stopped watching it. I grew up with some good ones. You know, I liked Dragon Ball Z. I liked Yu Yu Hakusho. I liked the JoJo OVA from the 90s. And then, like, at some point, every season, it was just a bunch of, like, stupid isekais where it's about, like, some fucking loser who gets hit by a bus, gets transported to a fantasy world where he gets showered with, you know, he becomes an OP sorcerer knight and garners a harem of underage elf girls, and I'm just like, wow, this is all shit. And I don't like this medium anymore. So I ain't been watching anime for a minute. So if Jujutsu Kaisen's any good, let me know. Let me know. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And then let's see here. Small Corner with the 5. My old Dave and Buster's had a wall of an 8-player Daytona game. Oh! That sound like heaven, bruh. That sound like heaven. I've only ever seen up to 4. I've only ever seen up to 4. But like an 8-player Daytona. I wish. I wish. That sounds like so much fucking fun. Let's see here. Then they tore it down for the sake of a broken VR game. Oh. It's like I said with the fucking Killer Instinct 2 machine. Earlier this stream, we was playing Killer Instinct 2. And I told the story about how we had a machine at a restaurant in like a little arcade section. And then they tore out the arcade to build a fucking office for the manager who like wouldn't come in. And they was like, oh, maybe if we build him his own office, he'll start coming into work finally. So we lost the Killer Instinct 2 machine over some bullshit. Ah. So I know the pain, Small Corner. I know the exact type of pain you talking. Isai with the 2. Testing Nicktoons MLB on Dolphin. Surprisingly decent. How does Ultra Lord play? Is Ultra Lord any good? I don't care about any of the other characters. I can give a fuck about how SpongeBob or Zim or any of them play. I need to know how Ultra Lord play. This is the only game I know of where Ultra Lord, a playable character, I need to know if he's good or not. I need to know. I need to. Like it's I don't feel like I will be at peace until I know how exactly Ultra Lord play. So please let me know. And then Small Corner with the 2, in all due seriousness, Jujutsu Kaisen's a good show. Okay. Alright. I saw someone say to read the manga, which is honestly I typically prefer reading the mangas. I have found I do not like the show versions. I do not. Like, I hated Dragon Ball Super when it first dropped. And then I was like, yo, what happened? What would happen if I tried the fucking manga instead? And I liked the manga way better. I liked the manga way more. Like, annoying jokes that, like, wasted 5 to 10 minutes of fucking runtime in Dragon Ball Super were, like, reduced to a single panel and made it, like, way better. I did not hate it nearly as much. And then, Small Corner with the 2, Trash That Office to Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. Yeah, you know what? I'm tempted to. I know where that restaurant at. That restaurant's still up and functional. That office still there, I think. It might, you know, you might be putting the worm in my head. You know what? Tell you what, the Small Corner. In the event that I ever, like, go full, like, crazy person lolcow shit, and I just, like, crash the fuck out, I need a place to crash out and just, like, ruin everything. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to that office and I'm gonna just tear that John the fuck up. I'm gonna rock that shit over there. That will be my crash out.
Remember the driving issues we talked about? The flow of the road not being telegraphed? The awful handling? Well, guess what this means? You crash. A lot.
Alright. Reddit. When it come to Dragon Ball, it's weird. Okay? It's weird. Okay? I like Dragon Ball. When I think of Dragon Ball and my history and childhood with Dragon Ball, I think the Toonami Funimation dub with the rock music, like with laser kung fu fights in space, because they start right from Z. But that ain't how most people remember Dragon Ball, because it changed, like, it changed themes and aesthetics over time. So, like, how I remember Dragon Ball ain't exactly how a lot of other people remember Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball's good, but it's gonna vary depending on, like, when and where you start. Like, if you start with the original Dragon Ball TV show, and you are not ready for, like, and you're not ready for, like, the comedy bits or, like, the ecchi bits in it, like the shit like that, like, you won't like it. I did not like the first half of original Dragon Ball, but it gets better. So I don't know. It depends on where you starting point at. I recommend kind of starting at the Raditz saga almost. I don't know. Is that a weird jumping point? I feel like that ain't too weird of a jumping point. But now I'm just digressing hard. I'm digressing heavy. Small Corner with the 2. Invite me along. Give me something to break. Yeah!
And banging up your vehicle leads to this. The most unrealistic looking physics imaginable.
Your car looks like a freaking pinball bouncing around the field.
And when two vehicles collide, it looks and feels like they didn't. How did the wires get so crossed here?
Seriously, these physics feel like a full-blown curse.
Yeah,
when you're
Raditz
racing.
is like the
Any
beginning
tiny
of
bump
Z.
leads to a super jostle spin that usually lands you behind your competitors.
And that's if you can match or surpass their speed in the first place.
Look, we're not early motorsport history buffs. I think everyone can tell that by now.
Cars go?
Yes. We don't claim to know anything about any vehicle's performances or handling.
But if this is actually how these cars worked, good gravy.
With that,
Yeah, then I would have hated to be a racer back then. The cursed Broly meme. Oh, you talking about Broly doing the squat? You talk about squatting Broly? Yeah, I've seen squatting Broly. How can you not? It was all over fucking Twitter back when he was announced for, like, Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC. Good God. It was fucking everywhere. Yeah, with the fucking ass. Yeah, they were crazy for that. Small corner of the internet with the 5. Yo, dog, it's the year 2000. Time for another Napa cover. Cause this shit don't get old. I've been waiting my whole life for this one. What? What? You know what we might need to do, chat? One of these days we might need to react to The Sickness. Cause I've said it before and I'll say it again. Disturbed's a great band, but their debut album was rough. Their debut, John, was fucking rough. Stupefy is rough. Down with the Sickness is rough. I'm dropping plates on your ass, bitch. Fucking voices. I'm gonna tell you some freaky shit. It's a rough fucking album. Like, so much so that I kind of find it comical. So we might need to do a reaction to that. Again, no shade towards Disturbed. I like everything from 10,000 Fists onward. But those first 2 records, they were rough. They were rough. Slip Slop Guy with the 2. Can we please read Diesel, the JoJo ripoff someday? Thanks. Oh, let me screenshot that. I seen you like mention Diesel in chat before, and I kept thinking you meant like Cars Life. You know, like the villain off of Cars Life. It's like, is there like additional Diesel shit that they made? Why would they make like anything based off Diesel? That's like the worst character. But okay, yes. I forgot that was a thing. Yes, we did have our own JoJo's ripoff called Diesel. I need to check it out. Yes. Okay, we could definitely check that out at some point. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, and some of the old DBZ movies, like the dubs, had fucking, like, Disturbed and Deftones. I think one of them may have had a Seven Dust song, but I forget. Yeah, I remember. You know what? That's the starting point. That's where I would say start. Start with the fucking, like, spin-off non-canon movies with, like, fucking Deftones and shit. That's a good time. When you fucking, like, smoking and shit with the homies and, like, just watching fucking laser kung fu fights in space. The non-canon shit, too. Oh, it gets so good.
Out of the way, we gotta talk about the
Yeah, Slip Slop Guy, you never knew this? Yeah, when they brought like the spin-off non-canon movies like Cooler and like Android, who the fuck was it? Android 13 and like Janemba and Lord Slug, like yeah, they added fucking like Disturbed and Deftones and shit. for like background music. It was great.
Balancing in this game.
We understand that certain vehicles from certain manufacturers are naturally faster than others, but this game has a mixed power lineup competing from the very first race.
Right! There doesn't seem to be a class system limiting what machines are entered into what race. And why is this so bad?
Well,
because... Yeah, sorry, Reddit. So, good luck. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, trying to get into Dragon Ball is like trying to get into like, you know, like Batman. You know, where exactly do you fucking start? Like, where do you start with the shit? Because you got decades of like all kinds of different stories and spin-off material and shit. Because like, I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama, he worked on the comic from like the late 80s to the mid 90s. Right, and then he would take a break, and then he would make, like, spin-off content, as well as the studios behind the animes, they make, like, spin-off movies as well. And then they brought it back with Super. And now the Super has its own, like, shit that, like, branches off and is, like, some is canon, some is not canon. It's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess. Small corner with 2. Gohan slaughtering space pirates is peak. I mean, BoJack was a fun movie. That was fun. I enjoyed BoJack. I did enjoy BoJack. Yes, there do be a movie where Gohan fights space pirates. And then Isai with the 2, sit through Toad's scars and souvenirs.
That means
I
that
mean,
by
I could
choosing some
screenshot
cars in
that
this
and we could
roster, you
put it on the
basically
queue for
lose
some
before the
point.
race has even begun.
Some racers instantly launch out at the beginning of a race, quickly becoming a speck in the distance.
And of course, any attempt to get up to speed is in vain. Put the pedal to the metal all you want, but you still don't psychically know how the road will weave, and the handling doesn't handle.
The only way to win is to cheat, cutting paths that would typically punish the player in other games. But it doesn't. Look, I'm driving off the concrete into the dirt. This should result in a spin out or some sort of penalty, but it doesn't.
Any win like this feels
nice.
completely
Just cheese
unearned.
it.
But
Just
don't
cheese
worry,
it.
The game is equally unfair to you too.
Like here, a destroyed car in the center of the road.
In a real race, they would have pulled this car to the side, rescued the driver, or at the very least, you know, done something. Not here, though. Not in this sim racer.
No, instead, you have a giant obstacle
You know, it's the 30s. You have to pull yourself by your bootstraps.
that can and will destroy your car if you make contact.
And if not for you, for the other racers that are playing.
Cars get damaged all the time and leave drivers stranded on the road. Heck, even you can be the obstacle.
Remember how we kind of ran out of gas?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the thing is, I'm probably not the person to go to for like recommending Dragon Ball, because while it's in my top 5, I always liked Yu Yu Hakusho more, because Yu Yu Hakusho is simple. You watch the show from the first episode to the last episode. You complain a bit about how the last arc is kind of mid, and then you hear about how the mangaka who was writing Yu Yu Hakusho was like suffering from mental health and back issues and had to like end the series as quick as possible, and then went on hiatus, and then went on to make Hunter x Hunter, and then you just ignore that Hunter x Hunter exists because you don't really care for it. Yeah, that's it's simple. Yeah, I like things simple.
So the game doesn't instantly end. You stick around like the
I like to
huge,
keep things simple, and Yu Yu
paperweight you
Hakusho
are
kept shit
until you
simple.
force quit the race.
While Dragon Ball is
Your
like
opponents can run out of precious
Dragon Ball
precious
is
fuel.
fun for Dragon Ball is fun for like if you go to bed with the TV on and you wake up and like Dragon Ball happens to be on and shit. Like that slaps. That slaps.
Here we were stuck on the road and suddenly felt a large shove forward.
Turned out a car hit us from behind and also ran out of gas at the exact same spot we did.
And they slowly slide down the track. Nice.
Inuyasha was alright.
Brace
It was
for
okay.
impact. Pile up!
Wait, hey, they didn't run out of gas? The driver just couldn't comprehend how to get around me?
He just couldn't figure it out. You too dummy
A
thick.
stationary object?
The
Yes,
clap
it
of
needed
your
a
ass
jump
cheeks
start.
is like
A
stopping the
collision
cars
jump start.
mid-track.
No, you can't have a racer that leans heavily into simulation alongside AI drivers that have the mental fortitude of a box of cornflakes. These two things don't mix.
So not only is this game terrible to play, it's also terrible to watch, as the AI makes a mockery of the sport.
A sport Shane and I love.
We absolutely do.
It's with the cars.
I think with the 4 wheels.
How Broadsword walked away from this heap to produce many more games after it, a mystery.
But as for LJN, yeah, this was the proverbial nail in the coffin.
They didn't go out with a bang. They went out with a
Sputter! Sputter. Oh boy! The car's
Isai with the 2. Have fun with the butt drugs commercial. Hold up, like, looking at my collection of like PS2 games. They don't mean that, right? They don't mean Midnight Club. Okay, Midnight Club. We back? We back? Okay. Yeah, I lagged super hard apparently. Damn. Okay. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I was tweaking because I saw Midnight Race Club here at the end, and I thought they meant like Midnight Club, like the fucking Midnight Club 2 on Xbox. Is this the same shit? Is this the same? Hold up.
Night Race Club Supercharged is another racing game developed by Stellar Stone and released.
Okay, this ain't the same franchise I'm thinking it is, right? This ain't the same franchise. I don't know. I'm confused. Small corner with the 5. DBZ recommendation. Start with DBZ Kai. Oh, I forgot Kai's a thing. Watch the movies. Read the Dragon Ball manga. Only watch Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Don't watch the arcs, then Super. Yeah, that's probably a good way to go about it. That's how I would recommend it too. That's how I'd recommend starting it if you want to get into DBZ. Small corner got it figured out.
Exclusively for PC in 2004.
Just, I mean, you can't do that, right? You can't make big rigs and turn around and make a sequel to that game.
Go back. Gotta see Monster Truck Rally anyway.
A racing game developed by Real Time Associates and published by Intiv Corp. It was released for the NES in 1991.
Real Time Associates have a long history of game development. They created games like Bug, as well as titles based on.
Oh, I've played Bug. It's okay. It's alright. It's like, it's not the worst Sega Saturn game I ever played, but like, eh. Oh, fun fact about like the next video I'm working on. People been trying to remake Sonic Extreme. There exist like fan-made homebrews of Sonic Extreme. So if anyone's ever interested, like, we could play Sonic Extreme. I got the shit. I got the Sonic Extreme shit, if anyone's curious.
Popular intellectual properties like Beavis and Butthead on the SNES and Real Monsters.
Funny thing, Real Time Associates' name doesn't appear anywhere to let you know they
Yeah,
work
Bug
on
is
the game.
mediocre.
But this, Intiv Corp,
Doesn't
NTV
have
Corp,
bugs.
whatever, it seems to be everywhere.
I've never heard of Intiv before, but that font seems awfully familiar. Hey, wait a second.
Oh, now I feel bad because Brett's like, shout out to Bug my god. Now I feel bad. Well, you know what? In all fairness, Reddit, my goat is Lil Wayne, and he been going through it this past couple weeks with the Carter 6 dropping and it sucking. So, like, you know, maybe I'm not insulting you. Maybe I'm just, you know, bitter and salty that my goat washed. But not for long. Not for long. Wayne will make a comeback. Wheezy will make a comeback. I'm just saying. Iriamu with the 5. I know he's not canon, but I like Cooler. He's the best. Cooler is cool. I mean, it's in the name, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I always enjoyed the movie villains. I like BoJack. I like Cooler. I like Android 13. I like, fucking, trying to think, Broly. You know, I never had a problem with the non-canon movies. I know some people don't like them, but I find them cool. He's the first villain who doesn't underestimate Goku. Facts. He knows what he's dealing with.
Well, that's strange. Another console manufacturer releasing games on a competing platform? Why did they switch out their own name?
According to my
nah, Esau, I will not accept that type of slander
really in
my chat.
I
am not a fan of Lil Dicky.
To leave what they likely assumed was the
Broly.
doomed video game market.
Oh, no future in them strange video game thingers. Hey, Mattel!
Once they were out of the console business, the folks that ended up buying the scraps formed a new group called Intiv Corporation, which went out of business in 1991. Wait, when did we say this game came out?
1991.
This game is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Oh, it'll hurt. Even the music hurts. Sounds like a
typical. Yeah, sounds like Ken Carson. Sounds like a typical Ken Carson song. Opium fans will bump this from their car unironically, and then look at you crazy for saying it's trash.
This game is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Oh, it'll hurt. Even the music hurts.
She's talking about to get a bit of this. I don't want to be serious until I mean spend all that cash. Yeah. Yeah. We got I Am Music Deluxe just dropped, chat. I Am Music Deluxe just dropped.
Sounds like a rat.
I talked about Penders a bit last stream. A stream or two ago, we did look at Ken Pender's Adult Tales. Cause this is the funniest fucking... I fucking love this. It looks like such ass. Hold up. Yeah, they gave bro a beard. Ken Penders gave bro a beard and like, I don't know, fucking Captain Kirk hair or whatever the fuck. Like Star Trek hair or some shit. Why would you put a beard? You could probably just shape, I don't know what the fuck they would call this, the muzzle or whatever the fuck. Like the mouth area on all Sonic characters. I don't know what the fuck they call it. But you could have easily just shaped that like a beard. You ain't gotta fucking like draw a beard on top of it. It looks shit. It looked like shit. It looked goofy. Why he got turbo boots, and why do his turbo boots have heels? Why is bro making a fashion statement? These look like shitty Yeezys. These look like the Yeezys that people are trying to sell off now because they don't want to be associated with Yeezy or the brand Yeezy. So they trying to sell the Yeezy sneakers, and ain't nobody buying them because they Yeezys. That's what they look like. Why are you putting them on Tails?
That's choking on a balloon.
I'm trying to cut back, but my doctor says I need to at least have 3 balloons a day.
Right, but the gameplay. How is the gameplay?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, he gave him man hands. Yeah, he gave him... Yeah, bro gave him man hands. Like, this is probably the worst. This is probably the worst render of Tails I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, it is... Like, this is bad. This is bad. Then, of course... Can't forget this legendary moment from the Archie comics. Chat, one of these days I will cover Ken Penders and the Archie shit. I just need to plan it. I just haven't planned it yet. But one of these days, we will get to it. Sweet Maddie G with the 2. The mouth part of the Sonic characters is face meat. Band name. That sounds like a band name. I would totally listen to a band called Face Meat. I would totally bump Face Meat.
Race with 3 other
Pause.
trucks.
That sounds crazy.
And go.
Yeah, he has no neck.
This is.
Yeah, this is a
really,
2-pack of ass.
Really.
Like,
yeah, that looked like some shit.
Stupid, crazy slow.
I could do my taxes before this truck finishes the race.
Oh, hold on. What? Are we getting lapped in a drag race?
That's how slow we're going. We're breaking the.
Yeah, y'all got to figure out how the fuck to play this game. I feel like it's not the game's fault at this point. Y'all just not pressing the gas right or something. Iriyamu with the 10. I like villains like Cooler. And, what's his name from Die Hard 3? You killed my brother, but I hated him anyway. I'm still gonna get you to prove that I'm better than him. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Cooler's whole motivation was, you know, he hated his brother, but he wasn't gonna let a filthy Saiyan, fucking disgrace his, bloodline like that. I think that was... If I remember correctly, that was the motivation. He's like, nah, we still gotta pull up. We still gotta run them hands. Let's go. You ain't getting one up on my family without catching these hands. Isai with the 2. Do the butt drugs commercial. Y'all ain't ready. I mean, if you insist, bro is insistent that we watch butt drugs. bro's insistent that we watch butt drugs. What is this? Butt drugs commercial. Why are these all like a minute long? How long are these commercials? Nominate your local business for a free commercial.
There's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs. For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket.
that's probably what most people came for. That's probably what most people go to this place for. Let's keep it a buck. You know they come here because they got a liquor license. They probably the only John in the entire fucking county that got a liquor license. That's the type of town this struck me as. This struck me as the type of town where, like, they got like 7 churches, no supermarket, just a fucking, like, Amish farmer's market down the highway by, like, 3 miles. Maybe a auto repair shop, but, like, a very specific auto repair. Like, they only do motorcycles or some shit. And this the only place in the entire fucking shitty town that they live in that got a fucking liquor license. So that's why they come there. They could give a shit about the drugs.
You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear. I love butt drugs.
Fragile concepts of space and time.
Oh, look. They've already finished and are now acting as obstacles.
Looks like the Spirit of Speed from 1937 is still alive in 1991.
This is insulting. We're now just going through the motions to officially lose the race.
Nothing I seem to be doing is making the car go slower or faster. It's perpetually stuck at this speed.
And with a new record for world's slowest driver.
Us. It's us.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. Every time we race, it always seems like the other trucks are faster than ours.
Oh, you have no
I mean, there's
idea.
only 2, maybe 4 buttons to work with. I don't know what the fuck they could be
This
doing.
might seem like a by-the-numbers truck racing game, but it doesn't play the way you think it would.
Like with your car's transmission. In other racing games, if your vehicle wasn't automatic and had multiple gears to shift through, you'd likely use an input on the controller to trigger that function.
So if you drove left and right with a D-pad, up and down could be how you change gears.
But that's not what's going on here.
See, to change gears, you need to hold the acceleration button, release it briefly, and tap and hold it down again. And do this a few times. It's the most unreliable and confusing way to change gears in a game ever.
I hate it.
Inputs on the
I hate
controller.
it.
Why didn't
No.
they just use up or down on the
That is
D-pad?
never how a
Oh,
racing
great.
game
The
should be.
confusion keeps on trucking.
Bruh, as much as I love Shadow of the Colossus, having to press X again and again and again and again to ride the horse, I hated it. I hated every second of it. Okay. But that was just like a small section of the game, alright? A whole racing game where you gotta do that? Nah, throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash. That's a 2-pack of ass. Where's that clip? Where's the clip of 2-pack of ass? Joe Budden, that was a 2-pack of ass. I need this clip.
Hey, Sway Lee, hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
That was a 2-pack of ass. I love, low-key, I don't watch him a lot, but I love Joe Budden's reactions. I love Shut the Fuck Up in 2024. Quick digression, chat, just because I want to show Shut the Fuck Up in 2024. I don't even know what the context of this interview is. I don't even know what the fuck the context of this whole podcast episode even is. I just know bro snaps here and he looked like he about to cry for whatever fucking reason.
Do not know her from you, nigga. No. I don't know her from you. I'm sorry, other niggas had your bitch outside.
It wasn't my bitch.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
No, you sound dumb. You sound stupid. You sound.
Shut the fuck up in 2024.
I don't know her from you. I'm sorry, other niggas had your bitch outside.
It wasn't my bitch.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
You a grown ass man. Why are you throwing your fucking headphones? Shut the fuck up in 2024.
It wasn't my bitch.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
No, you sound dumb.
You sound dumb. Oh my god. Sorry for the digression again, chat. I just love clips like that. You went Hulk mode, yeah. Oh, yo, Reddit, I love that. Joe Budden versus James Ralph. Who could say ass the best? Triple B with the 5. I used to live in this town and respectfully no. We had Walmarts and JC's with more variety of liquor. It's been permanently closed for 7 years. 7 years, Marty. 7 years. Damn. Damn. So, no more butt drugs. No more butt drugs. Oh. Why must the good die young, chat? Why must the good die young? Why? It make me sad. I need sad music now. I still see your shadows in my room. Yo, facts, Reddit. Facts. There ain't no stream digression quite like a Club Doom digression. Our digressions are the best. I know this because everyone I talk to who, complain about streamers and how they digress always got positive shit to say about our digressions. It's always some good shit. It's always worth it. Let's see here. Heinrich with the 2. Ever seen the Waters Had a Fruity Fling commercial? No. I have not seen that. I have not. We're getting on to 2 hours. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to watch this commercial. And then we're going to watch another commercial that Isai recommended. And then, I think that'll be it for the night. And then we will continue the bad racing games, next week. Also, what the fuck are these designs? I'm scared.
Waters had a fruity fling. New Rubicon Spring. An exciting mix of sparkling water and fruit juice.
Yeah. Nah. Yo, the new Cuck Gatorade just dropped, bruh. The new Cuck Gatorade just dropped. Holy shit. That's wild. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Alright. Isai, what was the other commercial you recommended? You recommended another commercial. I forget how to find it. Yeah, sparkling cuck water. What the fuck? Let's see here. Butt drugs. There was, where the fuck is it? I know I've seen it. I know I saw it, like, in the supers, so why the fuck can't I find it? Laundry detergent commercial. Alright. Japanese laundry detergent commercial. Oh, Chinese laundry commercial. Well, it's already a racist commercial, so I can't feel too bad. I love the generic stock screams, too.
改变只是一颗俏皮洗衣
Like
乳
some shit out of a fucking Odd Future music video. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. Alright. But I think that'll do it for this week. We will continue, because we gotta get to the big rigs section. We gotta get to big rigs. So next week, we getting into more bad racing games. Hell, we might even try a few bad racing games. I mean, like, I know where to find the shit. I know where to find the shit. I just gotta, you know, get my ass going and actually download it. Fucking get this shit on this computer to fucking play it for y'all. I mean, we already started this stream playing Killer Instinct. We can play some shitty racing games too. I'm down. Alright. So I think that's what we'll dedicate Friday's stream to. Just shitty racing games. Alright. So y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all heavy for coming out and, you know, just enjoying the show, laughing, supporting the show, all that shit. Having a fun, positive stream. Fun, positive vibes. And I'll try to get some more of the VODs on Odyssey. Until then, I think I'm gonna just leave this one up. We ain't really do much of anything that I think would, like, get the fucking stream taken down. Because, like, that was the whole point of the Odyssey shit. The whole point of the Odyssey shit was, like, we'd watch, like, I don't know, some Cyrax shit or some Cooking with Jack shit. And then, like, or, like, some Filthy Frank shit. And, like, it would risk getting the stream taken down. I don't think we watched a single thing like that tonight. So I think I can leave this up tonight. And I will catch y'all on the flip. Peace, peace, peace. And as always, sweet nectar.